Make Monday yours. Hello everybody and happy Monday, because it is Monday today, and welcome to Drew in the Moment. This is our Make Monday Yours series that we started. We're on episode 2, which is today, and what this series is meant to do is I'm trying to get you guys ready and excited, and myself as well, to start off the week. Mondays can be very hard for a lot of us. It's, oh, here we go again. It's Monday morning, and a million things are going through your head before you even wake up out of your bed, and that leads me to what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about living in the moment. Our name, Drew in the Moment, it comes directly from that whole concept of living in the moment, experiencing your life, and not being taken out of it. So you're missing, you're missing the best thing about being alive, is being in the moment. A lot of us go through our days, thinking about the past, maybe mistakes, or maybe not even mistakes, maybe just wonderful things that we wish we could still have. You want your kids to be little, or you wish you were little again, to try to relive that. Also thinking about tomorrow, thinking about the future, being concerned, being worried. Those things can take you out of the only thing that we really have and that we're guaranteed is the here and now, the today, the right now. As I'm making this video, I am in the moment. I'm trying to be aware, to enjoy the beautiful trees around me, the wonderful talk that I'm having with you guys. And I'm going to use an example about living in the moment, and how it can honestly, if you're not careful, the alternative can take over. Now, I'm going to tell you the story, not for sympathy. It has nothing to do with the point I'm trying to make. I just want you guys to understand what I'm saying. It's a healthy reminder, because I have to remind myself, so I want to help you guys and remind you as well. So I had to go into the doctor's, and my doctor had suggested that I get a chest x-ray. I said, okay, no problem. So I do go and get my said chest x-ray done. Now, when I was leaving there, the woman who did it said, if you don't hear back from anybody in a week, everything's fine. I said, okay. She said, but if you do hear back from somebody, they're going to set up a thing with your doctor to have a conversation about the results. So obviously, if you get a call, then there's an issue. So I said, okay. So I had that done. Let's say it was a Monday. Tuesday, when me and Queen V, my wife, in case you're new to the channel, we were heading to go do a video over in Universal Studios, Orlando. On the drive there, I get a phone call from the doctor's office, and they said, your doctor would like to talk to you, but the time that she'll be able to call you back was like 3 hours. It was like 3 hours from that time. So I said, okay. So I hang up the phone, and right away, what happened to me was I start making up stories and things that haven't even happened yet in my head. I'm spinning, man. I start spinning out of control because, of course, when we kind of deal with something like that, you go to the negative. You think about the worst case scenario. So, of course, those things were running through my mind like wildfire. And my wife is right next to me, and of course I know that she's concerned, So she looks at me and says, hey, do you want to turn around and go back home and we'll just scrap the video? So in my mind, I was like, we probably should just turn around and go back home, because I need to think on this more, you know, which is the worst thing to do, is to think on something like that more. Then my brain kicked in and I said, wait a minute. No, we're not going back home. We're not going to change our plans. I said, we're going to go do that video. I'm going to be present in the video. I'm going to spend time with my wife while we're making that video. In the end, so we end up doing that. And in the end, it becomes, when I talk to the doctor, it becomes nothing that I even had thought. It was basically something that, a compression fracture on my spine. It wasn't as crazy as I thought. Like I said, it's totally manageable. It's not that big of a deal. But the whole point I'm trying to make is those 3 hours, that's 3 hours of my life that I potentially could have spent spinning in my head with fear. And the acronym for fear is, and I love this because it helps me remember, it is false evidence appearing real. So when you do that, when you start making up stories, because you're out of fear, you're making up these stories that have not even happened. They don't even actually exist. It's all in your mind. It takes you out of your present moment. And I'll tell you guys, that's all you have. That's all we have guaranteed, is the present moment that you're in. Like, I had heard a concept, and I understand it now, where they said, you know, tomorrow never comes. It's not morbid or dark or anything. Basically what that's saying is tomorrow never comes, because tomorrow always turns into today. It turns into now, you know? So it's kind of just like a concept of like, yeah, tomorrow is in your mind, but the only real time when you think about it is in this moment right now, while I'm filming this and having this conversation with you guys, you know? This is the only time that I have, is right now. And I want you guys just to be aware of that, you know, when you're going through your week. Because a lot of times you'll be at work and be like, oh, I can't wait to get out of work. I can't wait to go home. So you're already thinking about, you know, any other time but the actual time you're in, where you need to cherish the moments when you're in them. Because to be honest, guys, the reality of it is you never know when your last moment's gonna be. So you better gobble up those moments, man. Hold them dear to you. Take your life seriously as a gift, you know, because it is a gift. And you gotta be present. You gotta be present for your kids. You know what I mean? You really gotta, and you can't do it 100% of the time. Don't get me wrong. I understand that. We get busy. But the whole thing I'm trying to say is just try to be aware, to be more in the moment. You know, like I said, that situation that I had, I could have been spinning for 3 hours in the house and just not even been aware of anything that is around me. But instead I chose, like, because it kicked in and I said, wait a minute, no, I need to enjoy this moment right now, regardless of what's going to happen, because things happen to us in life, and but you just don't want to miss every and any moment, if possible, you know, that you're in right now. I am in a beautiful area near my house. I'm listening to the birds, the trees, and I am trying to remind myself to be aware that I'm here right now. I'm here in the now. And I know it sounds so simple, but it is one of those things. You get busy in your day, you get crazy, you start spinning in your head. Trust me, you will realize, now that maybe I'm bringing it up, you'll go, oh wait, The other day, I wasn't present. I was somewhere else in my mind. And you know, you could have been in the past or in the future. Either way, you're not in the here and now when you need to be present, man. You need to be present for your loved ones, for yourself, and just enjoy and embrace every second that you have, you know, and do the best that you can with it. We don't do things perfectly, we're human, but we can try to remind ourselves to be in the moment, to be present, and to just enjoy every second that we have, guys. Every second that we have, because you know what? There's some people that don't have today. You know, they don't have the tomorrow, you know, that turns into today. But guys, thank you for watching. I hope you got something out of this. This was just something that I was thinking about. I was like, wow, man, like really being aware of where you are, what's going on, and enjoy it, you know, because things can take you out of that moment just like that. But you got to protect your mind. You got to be aware of it. But guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. I really do. I hope you get out there, you know, embrace it. Be thankful for it. Be thankful that you have this Monday to go to work. You get to go to work, you know. You get to walk around. You get to spend time with your family, whatever it is, you know. But just take the week, roll with it, man. Make it the best week you possibly can. Make sure, you know, you're being kind out there, because I'll tell you, that'll help you along in your week. Just putting a smile on somebody's face, it'll help them, and it also is very rewarding for you as well. But thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time. But till we do see you next time, guys, remember, there's only one way to live. It's in the moment. Be present in the moment. Love you guys.